All these restaurants are trying to convert to this carry out and curbside pickup. But the reality is that what we've asked them to do is overnight is to try to change their internal kitchen logistics. It's a complete 180.
Min, thank you for joining us today. We're so excited to talk about what you are doing there in Austin through your restaurant. Min Cho runs Tso Chinese Delivery out of Austin, Texas, and you're doing some pretty extraordinary things in offering free meals to people in need. So can you tell us a little bit about how you pivoted to giving away free meals and what that impact that you've seen has been?
So many of the restaurants in Austin and throughout the country are now shutting down, which means there are hundreds and hundreds of thousands of folks who all of a sudden, just overnight, it's like they've lost their check. And so we decided that it would be nice to help the service industry folks who have become unemployed. Especially the restaurant and bar and service industry is really, really close here in Austin. So if they're in need and they send us an email to sogiving@tsodelivery.com, one of our managers is actually responding to each email, finding out how many adults they have, how many children they need to feed, and then we're providing them credit in the digital wallet of our website. And so when it's most convenient for them, they can just place an order. And then the other campaign we have is, there are a lot of folks that are outside of our delivery zone. And so we're doing curbside drive-through. And so folks are literally staying in their cars, getting in queue, and just pulling up to our table, where they just let us know how many meals they need, and then it's the next car up.
It seems like you're basically operating on the honor system. How did you decide to just say, hey, we're not going to check up on people, we're just going to do this?
So our philosophy right now is, if we can feed 1,000 families and one or two of those families happen to be taking advantage of the system, then that means there's 998 or 999 families that are in need, that have been taking advantage of the actual system itself. And so, we're happy to do it. Those are good numbers.
I love it. And in a time when so many restaurants are faced with having to close, I just think it's really beautiful that you pivoted and tried to figure out how to use your facilities and your staff to bless other people. It's really beautiful.
Thank you. We're in this unique position where our platform was already designed for high volume of food, for delivery and carry out model.
Yeah, it's been interesting watching restaurants, because we've tried to go get takeout from a lot of the places that we typically go, because some of those, we know waiters there. So the fact that you guys went into this already able and prepared and able to pivot so quickly is unique.
All these restaurants are trying to convert to this carry out and curbside pickup. But the reality is that most of these restaurants just don't have the infrastructure built for that. And so what we've asked them to do is overnight is to try to change their internal kitchen logistics. It's a complete 180. And so one of the things that we've also tried to do, and this is much more personal and internal because we have so many friends in the industry here in Austin, is we've tried to provide a little bit of consulting services just as friends, go in there and ask and show them, hey, here's the workflow that you'll probably need to provide these carry out. Here are the kind of bags that you need. Here are the insulated bags that you'll need for this, and proper storage and all that, just to make at least that part of it a lot easier for them.
Deluxe, where I work, we work with a lot of restaurants, and you're right, we're seeing that they're trying to change and fix their business model overnight in a way that is not only difficult from a logistical standpoint, but from a marketing standpoint. But it's so important that we get some of those marketing messages out faster now for consumers to know if your business is still open, if it's a hybrid model, and how you can continue to support that business.
One of the things that Amanda, I've heard you talk about a lot is businesses often think about, how do I balance doing good and caring about my community and thinking about community the way that Amanda obviously does with being profitable.
So Matt's right. So our day job is filming the show called The Small Business Revolution. We talk a lot about how do you do well by doing good. in the business world, we don't need to think of it so mutually exclusive, like either you're a for-profit company or you're a nonprofit company. If you're doing things for the right reasons and you're doing good for others, that will only be good for your business as well. So while you're giving away free meals, I am absolutely positive that there are so many people within Austin who want to buy from you because of what you're doing.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, the outpouring of support has been incredible. And then the number of folks that have asked us, how can they donate? And so we set up a GoFundMe campaign, and we set up a business Venmo account. The average donation's been like over $50, and we've had a number of people donate up to $500. I mean, they're not even our customers, you know, they're just like, hey, we really need to help each other out. And if you're sharing meals for free to people who are in need, then let me help buy some of those meals. Mm-hmm. We are actually now in a position where we're now having to work even harder to try to give away more food. And we love it. And I think once again, in light of this pandemic and then the fear that's being spread around, is that if there's still this message of hope, love, and support, then, you know, there's that shining bright light at the end of the tunnel. So
I think people are recognizing that if you are sitting in a space of privilege right now, it is our duty, our responsibility as humans to help those around us right now. And we're all in this together and need to do whatever we can to help everyone around us make it through this.
We all know that a meal that you can share with your family and friends is often a time where you can escape from the chaos in the world and just enjoy the time spent together. And so if we're able to provide that meal part of it, it's also really rewarding for us too.
So thank you for just using your platform and your skill set, both on the technology and on the culinary side, to feed people in need. I think it's, again, really beautiful that you're using your skills to make the world a better place.
Thank you. I think, you know, I watched a few of the episodes after being reached out, and it's really cool. I like the Filipino restaurant one too. And
Wilma!
Yeah. So I think it's awesome what you guys are doing. So I really appreciate you guys. And again, thanks for sharing the love. You know, that's really the part that I really love about all of this. So thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank
Thanks
you.
all.
If you want to help Tso's deliver free meals to even more people in need, join Deluxe and Flow in donating to their GoFundMe page at the link below. And we'll be continuing to interview small business owners who are stepping up for their communities. So check back at deluxe.com/bigheart for more incredible stories, or send us a story from your hometown. #smallbusiness